Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about all new X-Men issues 1 through 3. It's the beginning of Brian Michael Bendis' run that had some hits, a lot of misses. Now the pretty ironic thing about this series is that it's called All New X-Men, but Bendis brings back the original X-Men from the past. And the execution of bringing these characters to the present and the reasons, it's just so sloppy and poorly done. So in these 3 issues, we have 2 parallel stories. One, we have Cyclops with Magneto rescuing mutants around the globe. He's building up his new team. Cyclops' powers seem to have been broken after the Phoenix left him. Later on, we're going to discover this is not the case, that he was actually infected with micro-nano sentinels that were put into his system by Dark Beast. Also, Cyclops and Mags are able to rescue Emma Frost, who was in government custody. She was captured after the Avengers vs. X-Men crossover. She's not happy to see Cyclops because of stuff that went down in the previous mentioned crossover, but she's willing to join the cause. She wants to fight for mutants and fight for this mutant revolution that Cyclops has in mind. And I do like the idea that even though Cyclops had this major setback with the whole ordeal with the Phoenix Force, that he's still defiant and really wants to fight for this mutant revolution. And Bendis does a really good job showing that Cyclops, even though he has this very strong public persona, he has a lot of self-doubt, and he actually leans a lot on Magneto to get reassurance. Now let's get into the other plot that's sort of parallel to the whole story with Cyclops that Bendis does a terrible job with. So we discover that Beast is dying from his own mutation. It's just gotten out of control. And he decides to search out his younger self, bring him to the present, and he has a fantastic idea to bring the rest of the X-Men too. He's betting that the younger Hank McCoy can help him find a way to survive this new mutation that he's going through, but the logic behind it just really doesn't make any sense. The younger Hank McCoy, who is a lot less knowledgeable compared to the older one, obviously, he has much less experience. Maybe he wants a fresh perspective. Maybe he just wants a tissue sample. Don't know, because Bendis really does not dive into this. He just hand waves it away. And when the older Hank McCoy goes into the past, he straight up tells their younger selves that Scott is responsible for a mutant genocide and that he killed Xavier. Beast is crazy irresponsible in this story. He has a total disregard if he's going to break time or not. And when he brings the X-Men to the present, what type of ramifications this can cause. It's an insanely stupid idea for a supposedly super smart character. It's sort of hinted in the series as it goes on that Beast sort of did this as a gigantic FU to Cyclops, so his younger self can see what he's going to become, that he's going to become this monster in the future. Now, this would be insanely childish and immature on Beast's part. I know he has an axe to grind against Cyclops, but this is way too much. So we have Beast operating with the mentality, what could go wrong? He brings the original X-Men to the present. So when the original X-Men arrive to the present, they obviously freak out to see how is the modern world compared to where they come from. And then they immediately escape with the Blackbird. Incredibly, they know how to fly it, in search of the older Cyclops to confront him over the whole mutant genocide and killing Xavier thing. So I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.